What's up, guys? This is Eric with CA Tech. So today we're going to talk about our 7075 billet aluminum ultra high clearance radius rods for the CanAm Maverick car. These radius rods features over 4 inches of ground clearance, FK heim joints with our single point adjuster, FK uniballs, 304 stainless spacers on both sides, our billet aluminum double shear bracket with 300M pin, our sway bar mounting relocation brackets, and all associated hardware for install. One of the biggest questions that we get is how to make the adjustment on our radius rods, and then why we chose the adjuster that we have. So we tested a few different adjusters over the course of a year that these radius rods were in development. And what we found was we thought that the single point adjuster with the 4140 chromoly outer sleeve was a lot more reliable than actually threading the aluminum itself. The particular reason why that's important is that we know that when we're making an adjustment on the radius rods, it is going to be under load. One of the things we don't want to do is we don't actually want to gall the threads in the aluminum radius rods when we're making that under load adjustment. If you do this, your adjuster is not only going to be stuck, but you run the risk of ruining the bore inside of the radius rod, and we did not want that. So what we did, again, is we designed an outer adjuster that is made from 4140 chromoly. And it features the same pinch bolt design that you see in the knuckles in a lot of your UTVs. So we use a dual pinch bolt. So to make the adjustment, you simply loosen the pinch bolts, take a wrench, turn the adjuster on the flats. When you do this, it adjusts the heim out, or obviously you turn it the other direction, adjusting the heim in, and you're able to adjust your camber and your toe incrementally of each other. Once you're done with that adjustment, you tighten the pinch bolts back down, you tighten the jam nut down, and you're ready to go. Very similar to how we have been doing adjustments on radius rods for years. We're just using it in a little bit different application so that you can make the adjustment on one end of the radius rod, and we're also able to offer a high clearance version. The other thing that makes our kit a little bit unique is our billet aluminum double shear bracket that we make for the knuckle. What we do is we utilize the 3 OEM holes that are in the knuckle, and we actually make a bracket that utilizes those 3 mounting point holes, as well as it utilizes a counter bore for the 300M pin to actually locate it in. So we use the factory taper of the knuckle to locate and seat the pin. Then we use the shoulder of the pin to locate itself in the counter bore of the bracket. Then at that point, locating the 3 counter bores that are in the base plate with the 3 posts that are on the outer cap, we're able to then lock that in. And then we're also able to lock it in with the stainless spacer that is on the other side of the heim joint. So when you see that load into and out of the heim joint area, that load is not only transferred to one side, okay, through the pin, and it's not only transferred to the outer side, but it is actually transferred through the entire unit equally because of how we have it captured. Not only are we putting a bracket onto the knuckle itself, but we're actually making that bracket interlock with the base plate, transferring the load from the base plate through the shoulder in the pin and then to the taper itself. So we feel that we're offering an extremely strong product that is able to handle that extra load that we're going to see in racing applications. And again, looking back at some of the materials that we use in this particular application, we chose the 4140 chromoly for the adjuster. The reason being that we chose that over some other components. The 4140 chromoly material is going to come in at about 200,000 psi yield strength, comparably to 17.4 preheated stainless, which is going to come in about 145,000 psi yield strength. Ultimately, on the 300M material for the pin itself, you're going to see about 338,000 psi of yield strength on the 300M compared to the 4140 chromoly. Like I said, again, it comes in about 200. So that is the reason that we use the 4140 on the adjuster, and then we use the 300M material on the pin itself. Again, these radius rods come with all mounting hardware needed, also featuring our billet aluminum sway bar relocation bracket, all the hardware and plates needed to make that happen. Again, on this kit, there is no cutting of the frame, there is no frame modifications needed, and we have worked very well to make sure this works with other aftermarket components. If you're interested in this product or many of the others that we have for the Maverick car, visit catechusa.com, where you can check out more pictures of the product. You can see our other offerings, as well as if you have any additional questions, feel free to reach out to our team. We'll be happy to answer any questions you have. Thanks for choosing CA Tech.